All right, Jeff again here at 1501 Southeast Oak. Just located the camera head and marked that. If you walk straight out from where the main staircase is that goes up to the courtyard, again, there's a green plastic curb marker down there that shows the line crosses the curb. My marking is just beyond that in the street. I'm getting around 6 foot 8 inches there. Locator was jumping around between like 6 foot 8 and 6 foot 9 inches. Like I was saying on the very first segment, I'm going to probably have to do some video reviewing. Just the sun glare I've got up here right now is pretty tricky to work with. Yeah, you definitely have a root intrusion there. I'm going to do some kind of basic locates on this just because of the trickiness of working up here. I'll try and put a marking down at the, basically the start of the concrete and the end of it. The line obviously does a zig and a zag between those 2 points. At least can get some depths. Alright, got this marked on both ends of the concrete. It's a very shallow line considering the place is a basement, but only about 3 foot 9, 3 foot 10 inches deep at the transition, and then about 6 foot 9 inches approximately once they hit the transition joint. The pipe there looks graded well enough. That's one you could probably do by liner. You obviously have to find yourself either make or find an access point worthy of putting a liner through there, but it looks graded well enough to do that. You'd have to ream some roots out of it. Anyway, the line travels up, from what I can tell here, just based on the locates. The main line's traveling up this left side building towards that front yard courtyard entryway. The line appears to exit out of the building to the garage that is just to the left of that staircase that leads up to the courtyard. And it does not appear we have a main vent stack on the other side of the building, so I am limited to the amount of pipe I can scope here. Although so far the cast iron I have seen, again, I'm going to do some reviewing at home in better lighting, but the stuff I did see at the beginning there, the cast iron looked like it was in very good condition. Which honestly is pretty typical of this era. Cast iron, the older it gets, usually the better it holds up. I think my foot counter got reset there a little bit. I need to reel back in, or when I killed the video file the first go around. It's written on my notes, but I believe we were 128 feet to the main.